The Maya civilization left behind far more than ancient pyramids hidden deep within the jungle. Their legacy still lives on through language, symbols, knowledge, and ways of understanding the universe that continue to inspire wonder today. After exploring their daily life, their science, their trade networks, and the structure of their society, it is time to speak about what truly survived the passage of time: their art, their writing, their memory, and their spiritual connection with the cosmos. Imagine for a moment sitting beside a fire on a warm night, while the stars slowly appear above the forests of ancient Mesoamerica. In the distance, you hear ceremonial instruments, the sound of wind moving through the jungle, and the voices of elders sharing stories that have traveled across generations. For the Maya, knowledge was never just information. It was experience, symbolism, living memory. Much of that memory was preserved in temples, codices, and carved stone inscriptions. The Maya developed one of the most sophisticated writing systems in the ancient Americas. Their glyphs combine sounds, symbols, and ideas, allowing them to record historical events, rituals, dynasties, and astronomical observations. Every symbol carved into stone, every carefully painted codex, was a way of preserving time itself. And perhaps that leaves us with an important question. Today we live surrounded by digital information, but how much of our knowledge will truly survive hundreds or thousands of years into the future? Maya scribes were deeply respected within society. They were not simply copying words. They were guardians of collective memory. Through them, stories, traditions, and knowledge could survive for generations. Maya art also carried a meaning far deeper than decoration. Their sculptures, paintings, masks, textiles, and ceremonial structures were expressions connected to spirituality, nature, and the order of the universe. Many temples were aligned with astronomical events. During specific moments of the year, sunlight would illuminate stairways, chambers, and sacred symbols with astonishing precision. For the Maya, art, architecture, and astronomy were deeply interconnected, and perhaps that invites us to reflect on something else. In the modern world, art is often treated mainly as entertainment, but for ancient civilizations, art could also preserve wisdom, identity, and spiritual meaning. What would happen if we created not only to consume, but also to remember who we are? The Maya relationship with time was also very different from our own. They carefully observed celestial cycles, planetary movements, seasonal changes, and patterns in nature. Their calendars were not only tools for measuring days. They were systems designed to understand transformation, balance, and cosmic rhythm. Time was not viewed only through productivity, but as part of a much larger universal cycle. And here another fascinating question appears. Today, many of us live rushing between schedules, notifications, and endless responsibilities. But what happens when humanity loses connection with the natural rhythms of life? Perhaps this is why ancient civilizations still fascinate so many people today, because they remind us of something the modern world sometimes forgets: that human existence was not always separated from nature, the sky, and mystery. The Maya also left behind an extraordinary linguistic legacy. Even today, millions of people across Mexico and Central America continue speaking Maya languages, which means the civilization never truly disappeared. It continues living, transforming, adapting, and preserving a unique vision of reality. And perhaps that also changes the way we understand history. We often imagine ancient civilizations as something completely lost, but many still survive through traditions, language, food, music, and cultural identity. The Maya legacy does not belong only to the past. It is also part of the present. And while we observe their temples, symbols, and knowledge, perhaps we are not only looking at ancient ruins. Perhaps we are looking at questions humanity is still trying to answer. Who are we? What is our relationship with the universe? And what kind of legacy will we leave behind for future generations? With this video, we conclude our series about the Maya civilization, but the journey through the great civilizations of humanity is only beginning. In our next series, we will travel toward another of the most fascinating civilizations in history, ancient Egypt. We will explore its gods, its mysteries, its knowledge, its vision of life and death, and the legacy that continues to inspire wonder thousands of years later. If you enjoyed this series, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and share in the comments. Which aspect of the Maya civilization fascinated you the most? Because understanding ancient civilizations is also a way of understanding ourselves.